Well, I love my uniform. When I put on my uniform, I feel proud. I feel proud to represent my country, my community, and by extension, the wider region. I'm okay in my human form, not stressing calm before the storm. In my head it keeps raging on. Oh my brother, can you hear the song? Many years ago I had a dream, I sold my dream so I could leave. Now I'm eaten and I am full. I lost my soul and gained the world.
Early morning, and citizens of Trinidad and Tobago go to work, to school, hoping and dreaming, all under the same hot Caribbean sun. But citizens have become frustrated. Crime and violence is the norm. We are disconnected and discontented.
What is a citizen? A citizen is not separate, but belongs. A citizen knows goodness to one can be kindness to many. We all as citizens can make change happen. We all have something good to give, even if it is just a smile or a thank you.
The power to change negativity to positivity is in every citizen. We all have our fights, our stories, our joys. This is the story of one citizen, her fight, truth, and hope.
I am Monica. I am citizen.
I love my uniform. Born and raised in a hotspot in East Dry River, Onika witnessed firsthand the brutality of crime. It is what motivated her to be a police officer to make a difference in the community and her country. Whether at her desk or on patrol, she strives to build trust to keep the community safe. But she does so knowing the risks and the stigma that comes from putting on her uniform.
Well, I love my uniform. When I put on my uniform, I feel proud. I feel proud to represent my country, my community, and by extension, the wider region. People tell me, James, you going to work in your uniform? I say, so what? The SO never states that I cannot wear my uniform to travel to work in my own personal vehicle. And most of the times, when I'm in my vehicle traveling while driving in my uniform, persons who might be attempting to break the light, when they look across and they see me, they start, hey, good evening, officer. I say, all right, good afternoon. At one point, that person was breaking the light and I blow my horn. And he looked back. He was about to curse me, but when he looked back and he see me in my uniform, he just reversed and come back in line. You understand? And even when I go into, what day I went to court, and when I walk the streets, I feel so happy. I'm saying yes, people seeing a police officer are wrong. Just the visibility alone, just walking the streets alone, and the amount of hi and hellos and good morning and good evening they get in, one will be surprised to know that it's just a little etiquette. Pleasant good night, Carnage Police Station, WPC James Stinham, help you? Was that reported already? How old is his son? He's 7. Well, you see, he is confused. All right, if he threatens you, right, you make a report. You come to the station and make a report against about his threats, right? Okay, bye-bye. I don't feel afraid when I come to work. What I do feel afraid of is the unknown. Because I never can tell what could happen in a situation when out there. All I just actually do is pray. Remember what I've learned in the academy. Remember what was taught and the experience I would have gained over the years, and who would have taught me, and who would have guided me, and who would have spoke to me, and let common sense prevail in any situation. If I cannot handle a situation I'm out there, I call for backup and I lay low. I'm not playing no super girl, Superman, Power Rangers, nothing like that. Because we are up against a lot. And like I said, to be a single mother out there fighting crime, it is not easy. I wish most of the men, they are men who are allegedly in criminal activities. I wish that most of them could actually wake up and say, hey, this is not making sense. We are fighting our own countrymen. We are fighting our own country. And still for all, where's the sense making millions of dollars and it's still not happy to spend it because you can't go nowhere to spend it than just where you live?
They told me that I have to go St. James.
Okay, I see you made a report to Episcopal. Yeah. All right. That was this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you want me to pass on the message to the officer?
Well, they was telling me that they would go with me to the house.
Or you have to go to the house?
Yeah, to warn them.
Okay, let me just get the diary and let me read it. Tonight, basically for me, my functions, took reports, tend to persons, but and go on patrol. Now the first patrol I've gone out already, and our next patrol, which of course I will be on, must be armed. Can't go on patrol with just a baton or no handcuffs. We are equipped with our handcuffs, our baton, our firearm. Well, I hope tonight when I go out on patrol, I do not have to use my firearm. It is not a nice experience because, it's either you or them.
Take this unit on mobile patrol in the Carnage district. Duration of this patrol, 10 Papa Mike to 2 Alpha Mike.
I remember at one point in time I was using my firearm when I saw Belmont police station. We were on patrol and we saw 3 men on the lookout overlooking Belmont. We just call them lookouts. When the police come in, hey, the police come in and they trickle down. And we give them the element of surprise, apparently. And 2 of the guys sat down. We said, freeze, police, don't move. One of the guy, he got up and we spotted the firearm on his waist. But some of my colleagues went one direction and I went the other direction following the guy. And little did I know, or I realized that I had no one behind me. And I was like, okay, decision time making. Either I turn back or I continue with my firearm drawn out. And I didn't turn back. I continued walking at the side and then put myself in the center. And then I saw some bushes was moving. And I said, freeze, police, don't move. And the guy got up and he turned around and he pointed firearm at me. And I had my firearm already pointed already. And I fire off several round shots. And the guy continues scampering up the hill, running, going up the hill. Until other officers came to the assistance. And while we were searching for the guy, we saw, blood on the ground. So we made checks in the hospital, just we went to the hospital. He didn't go to any hospital. And then later we got information that he was injured on his hand. And last year, I believe that he got killed by one of his own gang members. And funny enough, if I did fatally shot this guy, persons in the community would come out and protest. And I would have been the wrong one for shooting at him, even though he had a firearm pointed at me. And I would have lost my lives. And my 3 children would have been motherless. How are you all? All right, well, that's good. Okay, well, that's nice to hear.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
making sure that the neighborhood is quiet and everybody's okay. All right, well, that's good. No problem. We cannot control the crime situation, but what we can try to do is implore people to at least trust us again. And if it is that you're willing to trust us, you will see a difference. But right now, it's just word of mouth. Right? Right now, it's just us fighting our own citizens. When we out there trying to help, you seeing people throwing bottles at the police, you seeing people cussing us, carrying on with us. And we are human beings too. We are human beings too. How would we feel? But we try to separate our feelings from what is happening in front of us.
Come on, sir. Que vex, boy? You vex, sir?
Because they land, so they only kill us.
Serious? Why you vex?
Because they land.
Yeah, but I'm doing my work, partner. Alright, well, let's just cooperate and let me know more. Okay, answer about it. So you're saying the police not supposed to stop nobody, then?
But go by the killers, the police know the killers in the place and then have it done.
Who's the killers? Who's the killers?
I don't know.
Huh? The idea, no?
I heard they say something about that you all are not criminals, but we didn't deem anybody as a criminal. Remember, I don't know you, you don't know me, and criminals come in all forms and fashion. As you know, they come in shirts and tie also. So, I listen to you. I listen to
You
you.
see that talk we're talking?
Yeah.
I just want the woman sleep. We not into that.
No, you will go and sleep.
Nah, me ain't that.
But at least I educate you about something.
The police know who the criminals and who busting gun and who
Alright.
tapping thing. We not in
Okay,
that.
no
We
problem.
just stop and do all the work or do all the work.
All right. Well, you hold on and wait until we
We don't
present
search or
you.
they don't think or they do all the work and we do.
You had a nice 2 little bears in here tonight?
That's plenty, not one.
Very good. We're glad you wasn't the driver. How old are you?
20.
Can I see her for my ID, please?
Pay your hands up at it, man. Pay your hands
You have
up.
no
Pay your
ID
hands
on
up,
you?
Pay your hands up.
What year you born?
1996.
1996. And it's always good to work with a former ID on you.
Happened, eh?
Because we don't know who you are, and you, as far as I'm concerned, you could be underage. Okay, watch my hands. I have nothing in my hands. Why it is you all choose to come up here?
Where you come here?
Don't you know that people get raped, robbed, buggered in these parts of the woods?
But you know it's enough marijuana to take a case, right?
Nah,
Yeah, it's enough.
I haven't still seen it, so.
Yeah. Even as 0.1 of a gram is case.
Yeah, well. Oh God, it's been nasty.
Now here real unsafe, partner. Trust me, it's very unsafe. There's a chance you take, eh? But all the pay and go in and tell us something.
Currently, right now, I do have a boyfriend. And, well, he does not live with me, but he visits sometimes. And I mostly like about my boyfriend that he tried to keep me on a level head, try to keep me sane, because my job I do and the community I work with, it can be so hectic sometimes. But he will just come and just swoop down and say, baby, why worry? Don't worry. You're living, you have breath, your children are healthy, you have a job. Most people don't have anything, and you have a lot to be grateful for. And he keeps reminding me of that. And I guess that is one of the attributes I love about him. When my boyfriend proposed to me, we were on the Lady Young lookout, admiring the city. And he said, do you want something to eat? And I told him, no, I'm not hungry. And he so insisted for me to eat something. And I was like, I don't really like what I have up here, you know. He said, oh, try something. So I said, here what? I would prefer some sugar cake by the tents and them. So I sat down and I sat down by the car and he went and got the sugar cakes and them. And when he brought the sugar cake to me, not to say I heard something, I heard something because it's a clear plastic bag. So when I just took it and I heard it jingling, I saw some rings. And he's watching me like, yeah, let me get married. I said, what kind of, I told him, what kind of junglist animal thing is that? Yeah, let me get married. You know, in the movies, you'll picture the man bending on one knee and proposing and these things. No, I didn't get that. I got the sugar cake, in the rings in the bag, give it to me. Yeah, let me get married. You know, and that was my proposal. I kind of laugh a little bit, but I never thought about it for it to be that way.
For divorced single mother Onika, the path of love has not always been an easy one. But in next episode, Onika starts a new chapter in her life with the man she loves. Together, they are overcoming their differences in culture and even language. But each new chapter comes with its joys and the challenges.
And baby and me is always do nosy.
I love you, darling.
We know te amo, yes.
Te amo
yes.
in Spanish. I love you so much.
Yes, I know that. Yeah, you love me so much until I'm ready to take away your food from you. No more food eaten in the night time. You understand? Yes, people. So here we are, Mr. and Mrs. Pascual, outside under the lovely weather of the rain, I should say. Yes. We're going and Lola, we're going and shake it. Yes. I'm telling you, despacito.